Hello, hello. Happy Friday. It's Friday. The weekend is upon us. And guys, I've got a kind of a busy weekend planned ahead of me. So we're going to have some family gatherings, a birthday to celebrate, and just a whole lot of stuff going on. So I'm prepping a little bit for the weekend, and I am out of peanut butter. So I'm going to make some peanut butter here at home, guys. So if you're wanting to know how you can make peanut butter or any nut butter for that matter, stick with me, and I'm going to show you how simple and easy it is. 2 simple ingredients. You could do 3 if you want to do 3, but I just use 2. And guys, I share all this type of information on another page on Facebook. It's called Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave, and I share recipes, tips, tricks, ideas for a more natural, healthy life. We do count net carbs, so that's kind of the recipes. They are low carb, and we love doing what we do, guys. I remember starting this. It's been almost 7 years ago, maybe even more than that. I'm not real sure. I lose track, but we started this lifestyle. Dave was struggling with his diabetes. We felt like we had tried everything. I mean, everything. He needed to lose weight. The doctors told him that. And no matter what we tried, we couldn't lose weight. He couldn't lose weight. And lo and behold, a friend started sharing about some great duos that she was using. We took a chance on one more thing, and that one thing was what he needed to help him. Hey, Lori, how are you? So, guys, if you're catching me live, if there's a red live up in that corner, just type live in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're catching me later on, it'll say was live up there. That's just Facebook replay, and that's great, too. I love it whenever anybody takes time out of their day to listen in to what I got going on. And you can type replay in the comments if you're watching later on. Hey, Irene. And let me know where you're watching from if you'd like to do that too. So, guys, if you feel free to share any of my videos out. If you're looking for my videos, just tap my name, go to my Facebook page, and you can scroll through my Facebook and watch all of the videos that I do. I do try to go live at least once a day, just sharing tips, tricks, and ideas. Now, the other day I was talking about making some stuff, and I was out of peanut butter. I asked if anybody'd like me to make some peanut butter on a live, and hey, that's what I'm going to do. So, like I said, if you'd like to be in that group, though, Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave, please drop group in the comments. And you know what? Those supplements that helped us start this lifestyle, they are great. They go with any lifestyle, keto, low carb, gluten-free, all those types of things. If you're interested in how we've done what we've done with our lives, drop info in the comments and I'll get back to you about that. But super duper simple peanut butter, guys. I start with dry roasted peanuts, not honey roasted. You don't want the honey, okay? Dry roasted. So now if you're looking for a different nut, good to hear, Lori. If you're looking to do a different nut, like I had some walnuts. I was thinking about doing walnut butter, but they're not roasted. A lot of the nuts that we buy are raw, okay, which is fine. You would just need to roast them then, okay? Hey, Sarah. Hey, Janet. I will get back to you. So, and all you have to do is roast them in your oven. So it would be simple to do, but in the essence of time tonight, peanut butter it'll be. I buy these guys at Aldi. This is perfect size because once they get down, they make just a perfect pint of peanut butter, okay? So, hey, Janet. So all I do, guys, is I have and this is going to get noisy, I have my Ninja, which is just a blender. I have made this in my old blender, guys, like the blender that Dave and I got for our wedding, like over 40 years ago. I used to make it in that. I retired that a few years back, though. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Sammy. All right. Hey, Debbie. So I'm just opening up these, guys. But you can make it in any type of a blender that you have. The amount, it might take a little longer in some as opposed to others, but still it's really easy, okay? So I just take this, dump them right in, okay? Pretty basic, right? And then put the lid on. Okay, I am going to kind of walk away from this, but basically you're going to go to puree because that's what you're looking to do. Hey, Nancy, guys, thanks for jumping on. Thanks for telling me hello. Guys, like I was saying, if you enjoy what you're getting here, and you're not following me already, you need to be following me, okay? And you can just tap the screen, and there should be dots up there that say follow and see first or something like that. You'll always get notified when I go live. Hey, Carol. Hey, Allison. So what I'm going to do is just turn this on and let it go. Okay, I am going to walk away from that a little bit because I think it gets pretty hard to hear when I'm standing over there. But you can see it. It's grinding all that up. Now mine only goes like 75 seconds. And while I'm here, I'm going to grab, I forgot to grab something. But it just goes round and round and round and round, and I just sit and kind of watch it, okay? So it's still going. Hey, Wanda, Roshonda, thanks, guys, for tuning in. Let me know you're out there. So it's just still going. I am good. How are you? And guys, I love doing this. Like I said, I'm going to try some walnut butter. Dave and I both love walnuts. The benefits of walnuts are out of this world, okay? Peanuts really, they're questionable a lot of times. Hi, Sherry, I'm good. So, you know, I should get away from peanut butter, but I love it. But I really want to try some walnut butter. Almond butter I have never made, but I have come to find out that almonds kind of upset my tummy sometimes. So I'm thinking, well, do I really want to make any almond butter? Hey, how are you, Sue? So, okay, this is what I've got right now. This was just a little bit, and I've still got a lot of crunchies in there, so I'm just going to start it again, okay? And it's still just going to go around and around. Now, what I'm going to do next, guys, it's going to start to kind of ball up in a little bit here. You can kind of see it at the top. It's making more of a, like balls, okay? Not just like crunched up peanuts, but balls. Now, if you like crunchy peanut butter, you can save back like a handful of the peanuts. Hey, Sam. I did have a great day. You can save back like a handful of those peanuts and throw them in right at the end, and it'll crunch them up and make crunchy peanut butter. Okay, now you can kind of see this, okay? It's making more of like a dough type stuff. Okay, now this is where I'm going to let this one finish, and I'm going to show you what I do next, okay? I'm throwing some stuff away here, and it's actually kind of coming to a halt here. Okay, so when it gets to this point, it needs a little moisture. So I'm going to help it along. Okay? Super simple here. I'm going to try to turn you guys just a little bit. Maybe. Okay, this is where I'm going to start it. Okay? And I've got olive oil. Oh, we have a black walnut tree across the street from us. That thing drives me crazy. But I send my daycare kids across there to go to the bus, and they like to bring those black walnuts home with them to my daycare, and they make a mess. They just make such an absolute mess. And actually, we found a black walnut tree. The black walnut was buried in one of my raised garden beds this spring. Dave pulled it, and he went, oh my gosh. So like the whole thing was there, and it was growing a tree. He threw it away. We didn't want it. But anyway, so what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to open this up. I'm going to get it started again, and I'm just going to dump in extra virgin olive oil, okay? You can use avocado oil. I think you could use coconut oil, okay? Whatever you want to use. And it just needs some more oil because they are dry roasted, okay? So I'm going to start this, and I don't measure, guys. I don't. I'm going to say it's probably 2 to 3 tablespoons, okay, if you want to measure. I would start small and get bigger. So now you can kind of see that it's getting more moist, okay? And I'm actually going to shut it off. should put that in there so I don't have peanuts flying all over. I'm going to shut it off, and I want to scrape the sides down because when it's first getting started, it gets a lot of the nuts up on the edge and whatever. So I'm just going to scrape it down and get all the nuts in. Now, I will run this 3 or 4 times after I get this in there because I like it good and smooth. Now, it never gets smooth and creamy like store-bought smooth, but I'm okay with that, okay? So I just let it run, and and I may push it down 2 or 3 more times just to kind of mix everything in there. And if I feel like I need just a little bit more oil, I'll put that oil in there. Now, this is a Ninja blender, Donna. It's, I use it a lot, I'm not gonna lie. It's got an attachment that you can set on top, that makes smoothies and all kinds of good stuff. And I use that for my protein shakes a lot of times. If I'm throwing in frozen fruit, I'll get the glass out. I love it. So guys, like I was saying, this is something I do all the time in our quest to get rid of the junk. Now I do keep Jif no sugar added in the fridge or in the cupboard. This is what I feed the daycare. The reason I don't use this for myself is the palm oil. There's palm oil in this instead of, and this isn't a terrible choice, okay? I'm going to say that. It's not a terrible choice. And if you're looking at that Kix and that other stuff up in there, that's daycare food. So, but the palm oil is very highly processed. So it's kind of like the seed oils that we avoid. I don't, the safflower and all those fancy sounding ones, they're really not that great. So you can see now I've run this. It's getting pretty thin. I'm going to run it one more time. It's got quite a few crunchies in it, and I don't like that many crunchies if I can get them out. So I'm going to run it one more time, and then I'll just put it in. I'll walk away from there again. I will put it in a mason jar. I have these lids that I have around all the time. I put it in a mason jar. I set it in the fridge. It'll be really, really runny tonight because it really does get warm in there. It'll be warm when I take it out of there and put it in this. So, but then I will, like tomorrow morning, it'll be set up. It'll be pretty firm, about like spreadable peanut butter. It never gets quite that hard, but sometimes I think they put emulsifiers or something like that in their thickeners, and I don't do that. Hey, Crystal. So, that's all I'm doing, guys. I need peanut butter for the weekend, and so I'm making my own. Now, I'm out of peanuts, so I'll grab more peanuts. But if I ever get the chance to do walnut butter, I'll let you guys know. I really don't have a recipe for this, guys, because seriously, it is a 16-ounce container of dry roasted peanuts and whatever kind of oil you want to put in it to make the thickness that you want. That's how simple it is. And I stop and think about the things that they sell us. And why do they do what they do? Why do they put all those additives and preservatives in there? Because really, we don't need them. We don't need them at all. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys what I got here. Dave's draining sauerkraut. If you could smell my house right now, it smells a lot like sauerkraut because we're going to have some Reuben sandwiches here in a little bit on, I don't know, either keto bread or I'm going to do just a Reuben roll up in a 0-carb tortilla and enjoy the evening. So anyway, I'm going to scrape this off. I'm just getting it all as much as I can off of this, guys, and I'll show you what I got. Okay. Oh, there's my jar. So this is all I do, guys. Put it in the jar and I spilled that all over. Put it in the jar, and I'll dump it in. Okay, it'll run right into the jar, or it should, unless you like it really, really thick. I don't like mine really, really thick. So, you know, you can adjust it to the thickness you want. That's the cool part of doing it at home. If you buy it at the store, you're stuck with what they give you. But if you make it at home, you can do whatever you want to do. So, guys, I love sharing this information in my group, Diabetic Eats with Dan and Dave, okay? Lots of recipes, lots of tips, tricks, ideas, how to stay low carb, how to count carbs, all those types of things. Plus, I do share a little bit of information about our duos that we use every single day. So if you need to be in the group, drop group in the comments. I'll leave you a link. You can get over there and request to join. If you need info about those duos that changed our lives and helped us get to this point and lose 150 pounds combined, plus have mental stability, mentally be able to function like we should. It means a lot. And I didn't know I was the way I was until I changed. Does that make sense? So anyway, if you need information on the duos, drop duos in the comments or info, and I'll get back to you with that. And I hope you have a great weekend. Like I said, we've got a lot of family times planned, and that warms my heart. And so I need to get out of here and get some things done. Enjoy your Friday, guys, and enjoy the weekend. And remember, smile, pass that smile on. We'll chat with y'all later. Bye-bye.